Hi guys, Determined Gardener here. You won't believe how many garden tools in Dollar Tree actually work. I have tried them, most of them, and I can tell you there are some good ones and there are some bad ones. In this video, I'm going to give you my top 5 garden tools from Dollar Tree that I have used to level up my garden. And as a bonus tip, I'm going to reveal one product that you should pass at Dollar Tree that I think is a waste of your money. So enough talking, let's get to it. The first item I consider is a complete game changer. It is these plastic lids. I love them. They're for $1.25 and they are great for gardening and even to cover your pots. I live in a colder zone, so I couldn't start gardening until sometime 2 weeks ago because it was still cold. So this really does protect your plants, your tender plants and vegetables. It's a great way. It's also a nice insulator to keep all the moisture in. And I love the fact that it has this wonderful top right here that lets the moisture in and lets the air out. Who can't resist these stackable 3-tier planters? They are a must for any beginner garden. You can put herbs in there, and what I like is that they have the holes already situated, so you just follow the pattern. It takes all the guesswork out of figuring out where to put your drainage holes. And this is the 2 stackables, and this is for smaller veggies. With these stackables, you're sometimes enticed to get more than one, like maybe 4, 5, even 6, but be careful stacking them up because I have seen some videos where all of them fall down, so you have to make sure that they are nice and sturdy if you do plan on keeping them on top of each other. And you know, we can't be all young forever. These knee pads, oh, I swear by them. If you are in your garden, you know how many times you are bending, crouching on your knees, and these knee pads for $1.25 are an absolute must. They definitely protect your tender limbs, and with all of us getting a little older, we could all need that extra support. Tools, tools, tools. They have so many gardening tools here at Dollar Tree. Just keep in mind that this is $1.25 for these scissors, these needle point pruners. But if you're doing something easy in your garden, just like cutting your herbs, this is a really good buy. Now, if you're looking for something sturdy, I would not suggest these tools here at Dollar Tree. I would suggest that you go to one of the big box stores and purchase shears or scissors or whatever garden supply you need. But keep in mind, this is a great bargain if you're just doing simple tasks in your garden. Garden friends, this is not one of the top 5s, but I love this cute little sunflower solar stake light. They are so cute. They are here for $1.25. Now remember, when you are buying these solar stakes, you want to make sure that you have the tag intact because sometimes they don't have them. Like right here, you can see the tag right here. So if you don't see them, that's not going to work. If you've been to Home Depot or if you've been to Lowe's, you know how much the gloves cost. We're talking about sometimes $20. And let's face it, we are gardening. We are doing lots of dirty work in our garden, so we can't afford to get those really fancy gloves. So that's the reason why I love the Dollar Tree gloves, because they are cheap, number one, and if it rips, you can buy another one for $1.25. These are the rubber gloves, and it comes with these like shredded marks right here, and these are the more fabric ones that you can put in your washer and dryer. Last but not least, at what I promised that most people buy at Dollar Tree that I would pass are, yes, the pots. I would not get the pots at Dollar Tree. Now this pot is pretty sturdy. This one is pretty good. If you're gonna get a pot, you need to get it like this, one that's very sturdy. I would not get these flimsy ones right here. I mean, although it's nice and decorative and has those ridges, they are very, very flimsy, and it's hard to pierce the drainage holes. And I have, when it comes to these pots, when I have tried to put drainage holes in them, they have cracked. That's right, they have cracked. These decorative pots, not these. These are pretty good, but the ones like this or the ones like this, I would pass. One way to tell whether this pot is worth it, that you have to really feel. If it's like kind of like bendable or malleable or very flimsy, look at this, very flimsy, I would not get it. Can you imagine trying to put soil in this with this very flimsy pot? Yes, I understand it's $1.25, but we want to make sure that our plants in the pots don't suffer. So you want to start out good. You don't want to start out with a very flimsy pot like this. Now to the most exciting part. We're going to go home and I'm going to show you exactly how I use these top 5 Dollar Tree items. I thought it was best, instead of explaining to you, to show you exactly what I mean about my top 5 Dollar Tree gardening tools, and this is one of them. I am using this to grow strawberries. You can see, yes, and this protects it against the squirrels, and this is a really great tool. And I just put it like this. Oops, let's see. I still have to figure out how to make sure that it covers the whole strawberry. You can see they're growing right here. And what I like about this is that you can still see what's going on. You can see this vent right here. I use that a lot when it gets a little too hot. But this basically protects my strawberries from any of the critters that want to eat it before I get to it. Here are the stackables that I have. I love them in this color. I am growing celery. You can see right here. When it comes to the stackables, really small vegetables like strawberry, herbs. I wouldn't grow tomatoes in this. This is not a pot for tomatoes. It's really for really smaller veggies and plants. I'm gonna give you a bird's eye view of what I'm growing in my raised bed. I am growing beets. I am growing peppers. You can see that's coming out. And the celery right there. For a long time, I haven't tried corn, so I'm going to try corn again this time. I'm in zone 7B, so you know the weather right now is about 69, so it's not that warm, but hopefully these corn will survive. And of course, I have a plethora of tomatoes. I have yellow tomatoes, red tomatoes, even the purple tomatoes in this raised bed. And for the first time, I am growing okra, and it doesn't look that great now, but hopefully it will bounce back. If anyone has grown okra, let me know what I'm doing wrong. I'm also growing eggplant. I didn't get the regular American eggplant because I didn't have enough room in my garden, but you can see I'm growing it in a pot. And I am again trying to grow watermelon in this very cool climate. So hopefully all that, I'm crossing my fingers, it will work for me this season. I don't have any solar stakes, but I have this really cute wind charm that I got. This was $5 from Dollar Tree. Now, what I love about Dollar Tree also is that they have so many decorative items to really spruce up your garden. These decorative items at Home Goods, Walmart, or other big box stores would cost at least $6 to $7. And at Dollar Tree, they're only $1.25. I'm always kneeling down in my raised bed. You can see right there, always kneeling down. And these are the tools that I use. I got this. This is really cool. This is, I don't know what this is used for, but I just thought it was really cute. I got it at Dollar Tree. This is a really nice flat spade that I use, and you can see it does do the job right there. It does do the job just like any spade, and this is a flat one, so you can see just how much dirt it gets. And I think this is for like, I don't know. I think this is a hoe, a miniature hoe, but I got this because this is something that I never saw at Dollar Tree. The handle is very, very sturdy. They're making very sturdy handles these days. About, maybe 2-3 years ago, it was kind of like the plastic ones, like this one that wasn't all that great. It was plastic, but now they're having more sturdier handles, so it's a better grip, and it even has a kind of semi grip that you can hold it, so it's a non-stick, non-slid grip, which I really do like. This is an honorable mention. This is something that I forgot to include: clips. Who doesn't need clips when it comes to gardening? I always using clips. You can do so much stuff with these plant clips. You can use them for your indoor plants, you can use them for your shrubs, you can use them for your trellis to hold up veggies. It is great. I have so many gloves from Dollar Tree, so many gloves. I have bought some gloves from Home Depot and they are very good quality, but again, I really work hard in my garden, so I'm not going to try to buy a glove that's $20 and for it to be destroyed. I do have gardening gloves that are leather for roses to protect my hands from the thorns, but that's the most expensive glove I have. I wanted to give you a look at my peony hedge. I am so proud of this baby. I work so hard on it every season. It is getting a little floppy. If you are struggling with your peonies, I happen to have a video on how to keep your peonies upright and how to prevent the stems from breaking. So you definitely want to check out that video. But giving you a wider look at my peony hedge, I have over, I would say, about 50 peonies at this point. Usually they start blooming a little earlier than this, but you know, hey, I'm not complaining. By this time, they're usually kind of looking not that great. And now you can see they are starting to come out, and some still have not bloomed yet. So I'm kind of worried about that, but I'm assuming hopefully they will start blooming in the next couple of weeks, because, you know, peonies don't really like hot weather. If you're in a zone 9, 8, or 10, or even 11, you're going to have problems growing peonies. They really do like the cooler temperatures. So we can grow them here in zone 7B. Yes, your nose is not deceiving you. Yes, it is that beautiful fragrance that we all love and enjoy when it comes to peonies. This big boy, my standard hydrangea, it is almost, I would say, like 15 feet tall. I got this hydrangea about maybe 5-6 years ago on clearance. It was maybe $20, and now look at it. Now, of course, it's not bloomed because we're zone 7B, and hydrangeas here bloom in June and July. They're just starting to set their buds. But you guys in the warmer climates, I'm so jealous of you, because your buds have already burst and you probably have so many hydrangeas that you don't know what to do with. But here in zones 7 and below, the hydrangeas are just starting to bloom. Woo, woo. Well, let me get out of here. Oh boy, too many bugs. Guys, thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, The Determined Gardener. If you got any good useful information from this video, or things you did not know, or you just like me as a person, please do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. Join the family already. And don't forget to share this video with your family and friends, or anyone else who really wants to start a garden. I am here to help them and guide them, but most of all, guide them on a budget so they don't overspend, because gardening should not be expensive and it should be easy breezy. Again, thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, The Determined Gardener. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with this video with your family and friends. Until next time, guys, happy gardening. Keep on watching. Me here on my blooper. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, The Determined Gardener. If you got any good information from this video, you know what to do. Join the family and subscribe to my channel. Better yet, share it with your family and friends and those who want to start a garden on a budget. Thanks so much for joining me. Keep on watching.